You say you're looking forward to sharing the NBA court with Bronny.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to stick around for a few more years, right?
Yeah. I'll be around. I'll be around.
And now to the son of basketball superstar LeBron James. Recovering this morning after suffering cardiac arrest during basketball practice. He is just 18 years old.
For the first time, the 911 calls in the moments after LeBron James' son, Bronny James, a basketball star himself, collapsed and went into cardiac arrest.
Doctors say it was the quick-acting medical staff here at USC that very likely saved Bronny's life. Bronny in stable condition this morning after collapsing during a workout here at USC's basketball facility earlier this week.
From hospital bed to NBA court in just 7 months, that's Bronny James's incredible journey. But you know what's even more mind-blowing? He didn't just play, he scored. Imagine this. The arena is packed, the crowd is roaring, and there's Bronny, standing exactly where his dad stood 21 years ago. The pressure is insane, but what happens next will give you goosebumps. Ready to see how a legacy continues? Return with me to that terrifying day in July. Bronny is going about his business at USC practice when all of a sudden he passes out. Everyone is really mortified. Everybody at the gym stops moving. It seems like time stands still as trainers rush to his side. Unfortunately, terrible news has broken. Bronny had a heart attack, according to the doctors. It's more than just an ankle or muscular strain. This is a matter of life and death. Who, on average, goes through that? They have no intention of ever returning to professional sports. Being alive is enough for them. Except Bronny? He's not like the rest. He possesses that indomitable will, that James DNA. Bronny is putting in the time and effort in recovery, even if a lot of his peers are hanging out online. Put yourself in his shoes. He's undergoing physical therapy as his dad gets ready for another NBA season.
And now to the son of basketball superstar LeBron James. Recovering this morning after suffering cardiac arrest during basketball practice. He is just 18 years old.
Bronny James, the eldest son of Lakers star LeBron James, suffered a cardiac arrest Monday and is in stable condition.
There is so much pressure. It gets much stranger, doesn't it? The entire basketball world is keeping tabs on Bronny as he battles to return to the floor. Everyone is cheering for him, fans, players, and coaches alike. Everybody in the NBA seems to be holding their breath, wondering if he'll be able to return. Let us now jump ahead to October. The basketball world is rocked to its core when the news breaks. It is now safe for Bronny to play. Twitter goes boom. The topic is all over SportsCenter. This is the year's most famous comeback tale. Let that sink in. Within months of being admitted to the hospital, this young man was playing on an NBA court. Something is amiss here. You don't see that very often. Not only did Bronny survive a potentially fatal illness, he triumphed over it and emerged even stronger than before. You won't believe it though. Bronny isn't just returning. He isn't wasting time by doing nothing more than sitting on the bench. No, he's going to pull a stunt that will send shockwaves through the arena. Someone is going to make history that will be talked about for a long time. Like father, like son is a saying that many people use. Bronny, though, is set to level the playing field significantly.
You say you're looking forward to sharing the NBA court with Bronny.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to stick around for a few more years, right?
Yeah. I'll be around. I'll be around.
Doctors say it was the quick-acting medical staff here at USC that very likely saved Bronny's life.
It has been 21 years and 1 day since LeBron scored an NBA point. Bronny will now play on the same court in the very same city. The worst part, though, is that it is about more than simply when he scores. The question is how. Believe me when I say you should see this. Imagine this. There is a crush at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. Optimism is through the roof. Everyone is staring intently toward the Lakers bench, anticipating one thing in particular. Then it transpires. The chanting begins. "We want Bronny!" It seems as though the entire arena is trembling. Your own thoughts are nearly inaudible. The coach gives the go-ahead at last. When Bronny gets to his feet, it's as if someone turned up the noise to 11. The atmosphere is electric. It may be mistaken for a moment that LeBron just wanted to say hi. No, it's actually his son. The pressure must have been unbearable. Bronny is currently exploring the area and settling into his position. As soon as the Lakers regain control, Bronny has the ball. The audience waits with bated breath, as if time stands still. In search of his shot, Bronny dribbles the ball. His intense concentration is plain to observe. Then it occurs. A jumper is pulled up by Bronny. Oh, hold on a second. I thought I recognized that move. It's the very same shot that made his dad famous. Present before our own eyes is the leaf you maneuver. Everyone is keeping a close eye on the situation because the ball is in the air. Swish! There is only net. Just now, Bronny James made his NBA basket, and he accomplished it in his dad's trademark way. The stadium goes boom. You'd swear the Cavs just won a championship level of volume. But guess what's even more outlandish? This is no ordinary game. Here we are in Cleveland. This is the exact spot where LeBron made his legendary mark. Bronny is currently accomplishing the same thing, exactly 21 years and 1 day after LeBron scored his first point. That's fateful, not coincidental. You have to watch LeBron's response from the bench.
Bronny in stable condition this morning after collapsing during a workout here at USC's basketball facility earlier this week.
For the first time, the 911 calls in the moments after LeBron James' son, Bronny James, a basketball star himself, collapsed and went into cardiac arrest.
It is so valuable. He's yelling and pumping his fists while bouncing around. His victory feels like a fifth ring. However, he is not the focus this time. It's complete Bronny. Pretend you are Bronny at this very moment. You're a 19-year-old who has just triumphed over a potentially fatal illness and is now scoring in the NBA, where your dad used to trample everything, applying his technique. Thousands of adoring fans are calling out your name. That is more than an introduction, it is an assertion. No longer is this merely a game. A new chapter is beginning. It's like a parent seeing their child follow in their footsteps while yet forging his own path. These days, Bronny is more than simply LeBron's son. The NBA point guard is Bronny James. This, I get the impression, is only the beginning. Just like that, Bronny James proved to everyone that he isn't only following in his dad's footsteps. You can tell this young man has passion and game. Jumping from a heart attack to an NBA goal? That's more than just a return. It's a declaration. However, what's even more absurd? For Bronny, this is merely the start. He plans to follow in his famous father's footsteps and make his imprint in the league. The pressure must have been unbearable. Nevertheless, Bronny will not back down. He's prepared to show the world that he belongs because he has that James DNA. Let that sink in. The sporting world has seen other father-son teams before. Think of baseball greats Ken Griffey, Sr. and Jr. People were going absolutely bonkers. Bronny will now take over the torch. After this, what will he do? Win a game with 30 points? Nominate for the All-Star team? Be the champion? This child has limitless potential. I am forward to watch his future endeavors.